Alrighty. And it keeps flashing in and out that we're live. Okay, we should. Nope. We're not live. Keeps, like I said, it keeps flashing in and out that we're live, then we're not live, then we're live, then we're not live. I believe we're live. I hope we're live. I'm assuming we're live. Nope, not live to YouTube. What is going on? If it does it one more time, I'm going to go check and make sure am indeed here alone or not, because I think there might be somebody on the internet, because I'm getting a lot of errors. Okay, I believe we're good. I believe we're good. Okay, so as you can see by the title of this video, this is going to be just chilling, because I don't really have anything that I need to do on Apex. We're kind of, the season's on its way to being over. We still have a day, so hopefully by tomorrow's live stream we'll have the new season here, but as of right now we do not. But there's something I wanted to cover just to get the message out there. I get not that many people watch my channel, especially right now. Not that many people watch my channel, and I get that, but there is some information that is being put out on the internet that I absolutely despise. Let me go ahead and adjust this right quick. Bang, there we go. Okay. There's some videos that I've stumbled across that, again, almost nobody watches me, so the reach of this video is going to be minimal. But there is a person on the internet that I absolutely despise. Don't know him as a person, but just based off of his content. So let me look this up. Not Lions. It's oh, come on. There we go. Okay. I don't want to draw more attention to this person. I don't. But as you can tell by this guy doing something on Fox News 10 years ago, this person has been putting out terrible information for at least 10 years. And dude, this guy, there are very few people I despise. There's very few people I despise. But this is one of them. And the reason why is because so far, I've seen a few, as you can see, I've seen a few, right there too. I've seen a few of his videos, and every single video I've seen, there's another one, every single video that I've seen, every single one has dangerous information in it. Not bad information, not stupid information, information that is going to get people hurt. This is going to get people potentially killed and put into a situation they should never be in the first place. This guy obviously produces a lot of content. I don't know what his qualifications are, and I'm not going to tell you what mine are as far as who I'm associated with, because I don't want to besmirch the image of those organizations. But let's just put it this way. I have studied and practiced and have been dubbed efficient in 3 forms of martial arts throughout my life. And one of those forms of martial arts I had never practiced before, aside from a job that required me to have that form of martial arts training. For a reason that in that job, in that profession that is potentially dangerous, there is a chance you will need to use these martial arts. And again, because it is a job where you're probably going to use these martial arts, they're only teaching you martial arts that will probably actually be effective in the real world. Again, if he was just, there's some of these like martial arts gurus out there that do stuff like they'll flick their shoulder and the guy goes flying, right? That's not going to get you hurt because nobody realistically believes that they can do that. And if you have at that point, you've gotten so far down into that train of martial arts that you believe you can do that, I can't help you. But to the general public, these are put in shorts, and shorts are recommended to everybody. I hate shorts. I wish there was a way to permanently disable shorts on YouTube, but these are getting pushed out to tons of people. 54,000 people have seen this video. 100,000 people have seen this video. Okay? And again, every single one of these videos is not just bad information. It is information that is so bad it could potentially get people hurt that should not be hurt. Just to make this fair, right? Just to make this fair, I'm going to click on a video I haven't seen. Every single other video I've seen, and I've shown you I've seen like 6 of them, has been so loaded with misinformation that it is dangerous. So, we're just going to click on a random one. Well, how about this? Ground attack rescue tactics you need to know. Okay? We're going to click on this video, and I'm going to go through it point by point. This is, again, we'll switch to Apex here in a minute. We're going to go through point by point, and I'm going to tell you why this guy is an idiot, because 99% chance, at least based off of every single video I've seen from this guy, he's going to tell you some things that you should not do at all. So we're going to listen to this.
Friends would walk up to me and just be like, what the f?
After we listen to this ad. But again, I don't want to draw more attention towards this guy, but he's putting out literally dangerous information, and this needs, like, there's very few information that I want to censor on the internet, but this guy is towing that line of you should not be telling people this. Okay, we're going to go through point by point, dissect it. I don't know how loud this is for you guys, but hopefully it's loud enough. Okay, first of all, we're going to show you how you can get someone off of someone else on the ground. Okay, if you walk up and see one man on top of anyone else, what should you do? You do not engage. You do not do anything. You call the cops and say, yo, homie is on top of another human being in the street. Get your butts over here. You trying to save that man's life that is on the ground underneath of this other man, yes, you may save that person's life, and that's great. But at the same time, you might potentially, because you just see one man on top of the other. In the time that you could decipher what is actually going on, you should already be on the phone calling the cops. Already. Even if, and I say that to say this, there's a chance that one man being on top of the other, the one on top is trying to save this man's life. He's choking. He's trying to do chest compressions and all this stuff. It's entirely possible. Either way, you should be on the phone calling the cops, because either it's a violent attack or this dude is having a medical emergency and you need to get the ambulance there. Immediate reaction. First thing you should do. Not try and be like, oh shoot, I need to defend this guy's life on the ground. No, you need to be on the phone calling the cops. And it's hard to fight somebody with your hand on your face trying to call the cops. Okay? Next thing. Next part of this. Even if you are the biggest, baddest dude in the world, you do not intervene in somebody else's fight, because now you have forced yourself into a fight. The only fight you ever win is a fight you do not take. That's the only way you win a fight. Because guess what? In a true fight where it's life-threatening, even if you live, you're probably going to walk away beaten and bloodied and bruised and injured. It's going to suck. All for a fight that you really shouldn't be involved in. I'm just saying, like, even if you ask MMA fighters, every single one of them will tell you, yeah, no, I carry a gun. Or, yeah, no, I have armed security around me. If you see a fight, the easiest thing you can do, call the cops and get away from there. Do not get in a fight. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much martial arts training you have. Easiest way to win a fight is to not be in the fight in the first place. Next.
One of the ways you do that is you grab under the jaw here, taking your fingers right under the jawline here, pulling in and back.
Okay. Partially true. That's the first thing I've ever heard him say that's partially true. Is go in and back. The problem is he's going up under here. You want to go basically right underneath the jaw. That's where you want to go. The other thing is the easier solution, because as you can see, that was awkward as heck. You ran up right in front of the dude and you're attacking him from the front. Easier thing to do would be to kick him in the face. Even if you've got minimal training kicking someone in the face, kick him in the face. Your shin swinging with any amount of efficiency is going to do way better than pressure points. Again, I don't want to get into what martial arts I've studied, but one of them taught you a whole heck of a lot of pressure points. That's one of the problems I had with one of the other videos, is he tried to tell you to grab the thumb. Whole nother conversation. This will take too long to get into, but basically the wrist has way more pressure points than your thumb does. Again, your leg, bashing that dude in the face with your leg will have way more effect than you trying to use pressure points to get him off of the other guy. The other thing is that if bashing your leg into his face doesn't work, you go around and do a rear naked choke. If you don't know how to do a rear naked choke, you should learn it. Almost every kid wrestles with one another. You should have learned how to do a rear naked choke. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Pressure points are great for causing mild discomfort. Mild discomfort, though, in a life-threatening situation doesn't work. The other thing that they are potentially, keyword there being potentially good at, is that if someone is grabbing you and you can't get their hand off of you, cutting off some of those neurological pathways will make that hand fatigue, making it easier for you to cause separation. Potentially. Again, brute force is going to work way better than pressure points 99% of the time. Just saying. Okay. Anyways, also, another point to this is he comes around from the front and tries to do this maneuver. If you're going to come around from the front, I guarantee you your leg swinging at his face is going to be more likely to get his hands off the guy he's trying to strangle or whatever on the ground there. It's going to be more effective to get his hands off than trying to use pressure points. The other thing is that if you want the element of surprise and you see that he doesn't have a weapon, a rear naked choke is going to be way more effective too, because he can't see you coming and you have the element of surprise. Basically, if you're going to approach from the front, come in with a swinging leg. If you're going to do, if you're going to approach from the front, otherwise approach from the back and choke this dude out. Again, that's if you're going to do this. You shouldn't even be doing this. Again, in the first place, you should be calling 911. First thing you should do. Anyways, move on to the next point. Also, he's not going to fly off like that. That's not how that works. Maybe if you kick him hard enough in the face, but if you're kicking him that hard in the face, I'm going to tell you right now, your shin is going to be messed up unless you train in martial arts.
To get this person off the person you're trying to rescue, and you don't want to hurt them. Let's say you don't want to hurt them. Take your fingers right here to the bone. Pull up on the bone, and that'll... That's
not going to cause that much pain. No. The only way that's going to cause a significant amount of pain is if you're pushing into the eyeballs, which is if you're trying to do what he's suggesting, which is not hurt the person. If you're trying to not hurt the person, then there's a good chance that you poking into their freaking eye sockets with your nasty, dirty, grubby little fingers is going to cause either an eye injury straight up or an eye infection. So if you're trying to not cause harm, like that's the other thing that boggles my mind about this. If you're trying to not cause harm, then why wouldn't you call the cops first and not get involved in the first place? Also, this, you can do it yourself. Do it to yourself. Poke all you want up in there. That's not going to hurt. Now, again, I learned pressure points, and this was like 2 martial arts ago. But one of the easy ones is the nose. The nose, if you push up on your own nose like that, push up on your own nose right now. Do it. Hurts way freaking more than pushing up into somebody's eye sockets in their temple. Push up in their nose. That's what you do. You cup their mouth and push up into their nose. That will peel them off like this if you want to. Again, and this is what I mean. Every single point that he makes is freaking wrong. The other thing that drives me nuts about this, and this is part of the reason why I think information like this should be gotten away with, is because it's taken, we're 27 seconds in. 27 seconds in, and I've been ranting for how long? I've been ranting for like 14 minutes, correcting 27 seconds of this dude's video. Like, it takes so long to debunk misinformation. That's part of the reason why this is just, do not, if you see this dude's videos, I almost want to say do the opposite of everything this dude says. First things first, learning how to fight is not nearly as important as learning how to avoid a fight in the first place. Next point.
If it's more serious, you believe this person's trying to kill this person.
Oh.
Grab their eyes here, pull from the inside out.
Bro, okay. Your eyeballs don't have nerves. So if you were trying to cause pain to get this in, I thought whenever he reached around front, I thought he was going to do the nose thing. Turns out he didn't. But your eyeballs don't have nerves. You can't feel them. That is more, you're saying you don't want to hurt them, yet you're trying to gouge this dude's eyeballs out with your fingers? Like, no. No. The other thing is, if you're already in that position, go for the rear naked choke. You causing temporary pain to get this man off of another man is not going to be nearly as effective as knocking the dude out by putting him in a rear naked choke. It's not. But again, the other, I will say this though, you do run the risk by doing the nose one. You do run the risk, not any more of a risk than you do here by looking at his hand position here, but you do run the risk of them biting you. There is that chance, but your fingers are right in his mouth right now. You're sticking your fingers in his mouth. So if you're worried about getting bit, you shouldn't do this in the first place. Again, every single thing he says is wrong. Every single thing. We'll keep going.
Back out, and this will make them let the person go. These are some ways,
It won't.
some intelligent options to help you rescue someone who's on the ground being attacked.
Again, the easiest fight to win is one you never take in the first place. I'm going to leave you with that again. The easiest fight to win is one you never take in the first place. Again, I don't want to do one more because I don't want to spend 30 minutes ranting about this guy, but every single video I have ever seen from this man has been wrong. We're going to do this one because, we need to do another one that's popular but also quick. That one was fairly quick. This one's 22 seconds, 88,000 views. Let's watch it and see how wrong this is. Okay, dude has a knife. First things first, before he says a dang thing, if you are unarmed, do not try and fight someone who is armed. Don't do it. I don't care who you are. You could be Bruce Lee for all I care. If the person is armed and you are not, do not fight that person. Don't do it. Even cops don't do it. Here's my point. Cops come armed with a knife, handcuffs, and a gun. If there's a mass shooter, guess what? Cops don't show up with their pistol. They show up with equal arms, actually better arms because theirs are fully auto and most civilian mass shooters come in with semi-auto. They match or exceed the force necessary to stop the threat and what the threat is using. If homie has a knife, this is a replica of a knife for training purposes. If homie has a knife here, you call the cops. You don't do anything unless you are armed also. Also, the second someone brandishes a weapon, you are, at least in my mind, justified in using deadly force. So trying to use all these pressure points and BS, nah. Homie's got a knife and is about to stab somebody. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Homie is about to stab somebody. So if you've got a firearm, use it. It's that simple. And if you are going to carry a knife or a firearm, you need to train with it. Don't train under a fool like this, but do train with it.
He know him. For sure. Let's go, guys.
Oh, this is cops pulling up.
That was the police. The police just got by. We're trying to get them to come up here. They might come in and join some training with us today.
Join some train. Okay. Well, I was thinking he was gonna say something. Okay. Well, the cops doing their job. Hey, what's going on in there? Okay. We're gonna go to another one. Sorry, I'm dragging this on longer than I probably should, but okay, here we go. Knife disarm. Again, if they have a knife, get the out of there.
Do you think the X Bar from X Bar Fitness can give you a workout like the?
Okay. First of all, as I've said, situational awareness is king. If the dude has the knife up to your throat, yeah, you've already lost. First of all. Second of all, his reaction to push in or dig or slide to slice with that knife. Okay, first of all, I don't even know if I should be saying this because this is actually teaching you how to stab somebody. But if homie with the knife is actually intending to cause you harm with the knife, he's going to be pointing the sharp end. Do I have a knife? Would putting a knife on YouTube get me in trouble? Let's pretend this pen is a knife, right? Let's pretend this pen is a knife. Knives have a cutting edge, for slashing and a pointy top edge for stabbing. Which is more deadly? Potentially hitting vital organs by pushing this into something, or slashing and making you bleed? If homie means to actually cause you harm, first of all, he's not going to backhand grip that. Nobody actually trained to use a knife is going to backhand grip that. First of all. Second of all, you have your fist here and you're trying to slash here, right? You're going to get the edge of what you want to cut, which might nick carotid artery and stuff like that. It's entirely possible, but it's not effective. It's a whole lot more effective to go here and push in this way if you're trying to cut, because that's the way your hand is made. You're stronger up here and here to push in instead of going reverse grip and trying to push in like that. It'll slice. You're more likely to push in and cause more pressure forward. Nobody actually trained in knife combat holds a knife in reverse grip. The only people that hold knives in reverse grip that I know of, like actually, and use it to fight that way is duelists, like people that use swords and they've got a knife as a secondary and they put it in their hand while they're wielding a sword. Those are the only people that I know that actually use a knife in reverse grip, or knives that are specifically designed to be held in reverse grip. That's just a standard knife. A knife specifically designed in reverse grip would be a knife you would hold like this and it's like curved out like this. It's the only time I've ever seen people use them. Like actual martial arts people use them. First of all, next thing is that if you're trying to stab somebody or trying to injure somebody with a knife, you are going to hold the knife like this and stab them, not slash them. If you're trying to slash them, you're a freaking idiot, because if it's gotten to the point where you have to pull out a weapon, you're assuming your life is at risk. So if your life is at risk, then why would you try and just make them bleed? No, you got to end the threat. You are assuming your life's at risk, so you are going to try and end the threat. So already, the fact that the guy's holding the knife in the reverse grip is just completely stupid. Let's move on. Okay, there he goes. Now he actually holds the knife normally. Okay, next point. Knife disarming. By him doing this, it's already shown me that A, this shouldn't happen in the first place. But by him holding the knife like this and mainly putting the pressure with his fist here against your shoulder and not putting pressure with the knife blade, by him doing this, this shows me that he doesn't actually want to cause you harm. He just wants to rob you. Homie doesn't want a murder charge. He just wants your money. The easiest way, again, to not get hurt and not get potentially killed is to just do what he says and give him the money. You can cancel your credit card later. You can replace everything in that wallet. It's not worth dying over. It's not. If homie wanted to cause you harm, he'd be coming up ready to stab you. That's what he would be doing. By him putting his weight on his fist in your shoulder, he doesn't want to hurt you. Okay, so that's another point. Next thing. Grabbing, turning. Okay. Notice how the other video, he's all about pressure points. This one, he's not. There's pressure points all right in the bottom side. That soft side of your wrist, yeah, go ahead and press on in that. Press on in that. Press up and in like that. Press in there. You can feel there's certain parts that are more sensitive than others. You might need to dig in between depending on the size of your fingers. Digging in between those two, you've got two major tendons that run in there. Pressing all in there. Yeah, that shit hurts. Okay? If you're going to grab them like that, I don't know why in all the other videos he mentions tendons and in that one he doesn't. Yeah. Or mentions pressure points. Yeah, go for a pressure point. If you're going to do it, go for a pressure point. The other point is, let's rewind this because I want to look at the way he's doing this. Yeah, okay. So he's grabbing, rotating in, and pushing the knife down this way. Okay? If homie was actually trying to resist here, you would want to do this. I mean, this is the problem with debunking BS martial arts like this, is that it's hard to debunk because it's like a person that's actively resisting you trying to do this BS is going to act a whole lot differently. The second you reach for his arm, he's either going to slash at your throat or he's going to pull back out of your reach and then come in to stab you. Like, he's not going to let you just grab his hand like that. You have to be insanely fast, and your reaction time has to be faster than his reaction time of going, whoops. I doubt you're faster. Just saying. Even with years of training. The next thing is that he goes in to catch the knife. You don't want to do that. For major reasons. Here's the thing. In real life, if you try and do this, this is going to be way more sloppy. That knife is probably going to come out of his hands and fall to the ground. Have you ever heard the time you don't want to catch the term, you don't want to catch a falling knife? Yeah, don't try and catch a falling knife. Second thing is disarming like this. Your foot is precariously underneath of that knife blade, isn't it? Anyways. Okay, that was actually a correct maneuver. That right there, he was insanely sloppy, and this guy's supposed to be an expert. But that was actually a correct maneuver because the knife falls away from the victim. And the other thing you want to do is drive down your weight down, basically forcing his face to contact the ground as hard as you can and potentially breaking this shoulder. That's what you want to do because the position he's in right now, guess what? That arm just goes whoop and grabs the knife, and now your gut and balls are all right there, ready to go to get stabbed. Just saying. No, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Even with gloves on. You can see it, actually. You can see it. His pointer finger is sticking out because his pointer finger would be on the blade. That's how you get your finger cut off. Again, all these things that he's saying are just completely wrong. Want to become famous? Buy followers and views. Yeah, I don't care. Sorry, Twitch bot. I don't care about you. Okay. So again, so far, the arm bar, and I will say this because this is notable. The arm bar is the only thing, and I didn't do it frame by frame, and his camera seems insanely cruddy, so I don't know if I could even do it frame by frame. But the arm bar is the only one he did that was even slightly correct. And even then, it looked sloppy and was sloppy towards the end of the movement. So, yeah. So far, that's the only one that he's done right. And that's noticeable. That's notable because, again, I've watched now 6, 7, and this is the 8th video I've watched by this guy. That is the only thing I've ever even seen him do slightly correct. Anyways.
Your head goes back. There's a little space because you try to come in some. Give you a little more space. And then you turn.
Again, you've got to hope that your reaction time is better than his. The other thing you got to hope for is that, again, see, here's the other thing that boggles my mind. If you can move your head back like that, because if a dude's holding a knife to your throat like that, want to know what you do? You turn around and run. You don't, okay, and assuming you're against the wall, you're going to knock yourself out by trying to whip your head back away from him. So either you're against the wall and you can't do this, or you're not against the wall and you shouldn't be doing this in the first place. You should be freaking running out of there. You get what I'm saying? Like everything like that head movement, great idea. But again, if you're in a situation where you can actually do that, you should have ran already.
Turning it over, and you're going to rip it straight through the fingers.
Again, this, like, I have spent, how long have I spent doing this? We spent 28 minutes. 28 minutes debunking two 30, well, one was 36 seconds and one was 47 seconds. A minute and 20 seconds of video footage. It has taken me 20 minutes to go point by point and tell you how this guy is an idiot. Like, it's just bad, bro. Like, it's information that will legitimately get you killed. If you want to know how to actually defend yourself, like actually defend yourself, you want to know how you do it? If you're going to carry a weapon, train with it. Learn how to use that weapon. And train under an actual instructor, not some idiot like this. Okay, next point. See this guy's logo? If I point over it, it plays, so I can't. But that logo on his arm right there, if you see somebody with a logo like that on his uniform or whatever he's teaching the class in, run. Get away from there. If it's like a simplistic logo, it's probably a legit logo. If it looks something like that, if they're trying to make it look all spooky and mysterious, yeah, no, get out of there. It's a snake oil salesman. That's what it is. Like all of his logos. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, no, that's scummy and sketchy. Anyways, if you're gonna carry a weapon, be trained, be proficient with it. Honestly, and if you're gonna do any form of hand-to-hand combat self-defense, again, get trained. So take a firearms course, take BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That'll teach you all the pressure points and arm bars and stuff you need to know. And do specifically plain clothes BJJ, because there's a lot of there's two different main styles. There's people that do plain clothes, like normal clothes BJJ, and people that do gi'd BJJ. Gi is a like a martial arts uniform. The only reason why I recommend plain clothes BJJ over a gi'd BJJ, wow, I can't talk, BJJ, is because most people you're fighting on the streets are going to be wearing a gi. So you probably want to learn how to do all these body manipulations and all that stuff, and, you know, clothes manipulations based off of what people are actually going to be wearing, and you actually might have to fight people in. So a plain clothed BJJ, clothed BJJ, firearms and or weapons training for anything you're going to be in, and then a actually good self-defense class. I can't actually recommend one because I don't know. The only ones I've ever gone to have been like actually for martial arts or for the jobs that I have had in the past. So yeah, learning situational awareness and stuff like that from a self-defense class, like the best thing that they could ever teach you is, if you have gotten to a point where you have to fight, you are fighting for your life. There's no such thing. Whenever you are actually in a fight, not in the ring, but whenever you are actually in a fight on the street, it has gotten to a point where your life is threatened and you need to act. There is no such thing as fighting fair in a street fight. There's not. So, you know, put that bravado away if you've got it, and do every dirty tactic you know to get away alive. That is essentially what I'm saying. So situational awareness is key. If, again, a generally useful self-defense class, which will hopefully teach you situational awareness and things like that, things to look out for, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and whatever weapon you're going to use, training on that weapon. Like consistent training. I would say do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at least once a week. I would say go refresh yourself on that firearms training at least once a month. I get it, ammo is expensive, but you need to train with that firearm and or knife. If you're going to carry a knife for your primary self-defense weapon, train all the freaking time. Like I'd say go to like two classes a week, one for BJJ and one for your knife defense, whatever you're going to do. Knife combat class or whatever you're going to do. Just as a refresher, I would say once a month for firearms because it's expensive. But other than that, training once a week. I do a refresher once a month of self-defense situational awareness stuff, like a course. If they actually have like a self-defense course that you can take, yeah, I would do that once a month. I'd go through like a month solid of training and then start hitting it on that, like, you know, once a month to once a week kind of repetition to keep it in your mind. This is part of my problem with inner city cops. I need to drink water. I've been yelling too much this stream. This is my problem. This is one of my biggest issues with inner city cops, is that they go to like firearms training once a year. It's like, nah, bro. If you're going to have to depend on, your life depends, you get a job, right? Your life depends on being able to use a screwdriver. And you learned how to use a screwdriver once, but you haven't ever picked it up since. Your boss doesn't ever come in, so it really doesn't matter. You really don't have to do anything. But whenever he comes in, you need to look like you know how to use that screwdriver, right? You probably want to at least pick up that screwdriver every once in a while and try and learn how to use it, right? Probably want to keep it refreshed in your brain. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. If you are carrying a gun around, you are having to depend on that gun for your life, potentially. You probably want to be good with it. Anyways, self-defense rant over. This guy is just like, again, he's putting out such bad information. It could literally get you killed. 99% of the time, if you can avoid the fight, actually not 99% of the time, 100% of the time, if you can avoid the fight, avoid the fight. in that 0.1% chance that you cannot avoid the fight, again, there's no such thing as fighting fair. You go ape bleep. You go mad on that person. Because again, your life is being threatened there. There is nothing you can do in that situation other than win. If it is your life on the line, your only option is to win. There is no such thing as fighting fair. This is his life or yours. It's that simple. But yeah, now that that rant is over, let's play some Apex. It's just, I saw these videos, and again, I've seen now 8 of this guy's videos. Every single video is packed full of absolutely just wrong and idiotic information. Again, the one thing out of all the videos I saw that he did right was the armbar. And again, I didn't do frame by frame, so I actually don't know if it was a good armbar or not. I really don't, because I didn't go frame by frame. It looked sloppy, and I don't think it was, but I couldn't tell because I didn't go frame by frame. But that looked like a super sloppy armbar. So yeah, go to BJJ and learn how to do an actual armbar if you're gonna actually have to depend on using an armbar. The other thing is, again, if he has a knife, you need to have a knife. Otherwise, you need to avoid that situation at all costs. That's what you need to do. Like, there's just so much information there that's bad. So much information that's bad. Silenced. Scam likely. Okay, well. I will have to call that person back later. But yeah, it's just like, again, I hate censoring information, but he is literally putting out information that could get you killed. And that's my main problem with it. Oh yeah, I did make it up to Plat 3 in Arenas Ranked, but with us only having 20 hours left, yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing that. But that does mean that before tomorrow's stream, I need to get on here, do an update, and tomorrow we will be able to stream the new season. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and play some Shadow Royale, because I don't know what else to do. So yeah, we're gonna play some Shadow Royale. But yeah, that guy just, he aggravates me so much, because again, I've been ranting for 20 minutes on 2 30-second videos. Like, it takes so long. It takes so long for me to just correct the BS information he puts out in 30 seconds. Like, it just, you can spread information really quickly. It's hard to, like, he can spread misinformation, and I could try and spread correct information. Ultimately, he's got the bigger following, so he'll win out. But even if we had the same following, right? It takes so long to correct, not to just put out correct information, but to correct his misinformation. That is always going to take longer. One of the other things I wanted to bring up was there was something he was talking about that involved like surprising somebody, and I kind of got into it with the going for the chokehold or the rear naked choke. He got into the elements of surprise, and there was something he was saying which made me just think of, and I just remembered that point, which was, is that in a combative situation, right? Assuming you have to fight, you are always at a disadvantage because they have the element of surprise. Whenever you're walking down the street, most people aren't thinking, oh, a guy, you should be. This is part of the thing with situational awareness. Most people aren't thinking, oh, I could be attacked from here. Probably should be. Let me play Octane. Okay. But yeah, that's what most people aren't thinking like that. So whenever you do actually end up getting attacked, you're gonna run into the problem of they have the element of surprise on you. And because they have the elements of surprise on you, you are always going to be in a bad position. Anytime you ever get attacked, you are going to be at the disadvantage. So, you reacting with equal or greater force, you should act with greater force if you can. If they've got a knife, if they try and attack you with a knife and you've got a gun, use that thing. If he's got a knife and you got a knife, you better be ready to use that thing if you have to. If you don't have a knife, hand-to-hand training's great, but you better, again, at all costs that you can, do everything you can to get away. The second The second, like, you have to use self-defense, if you knock that knife out of his hands and you don't have him in a good position to keep him away from that knife, you kick his butt as far as you can away and run. That's what you do the second you get a chance. You don't stay there and wait for the cops. Nah, you just about got stabbed. So yeah, no, it's just like everything he was saying is just like, oh man, like it just takes so long to correct misinformation. It's painful. It really is painful. Also, as I should say, obviously I haven't played any games before I got on, so when I suck, that's my excuse. Bro, homie, what are you doing? Taking damage. Why are you guys both over there fighting them? Yo, homie. Okay, you're down one. Yay, congrats.
Giving my shields a recharge.
All right, I'm coming.
Throwing frag.
I suck.
Contact with target. The enemies are shooting at me.
Trick or treat.
Nice takedown. They're not getting back up from that.
Hey.
Guard us,
one more
Octane,
than I
please.
did.
Reloading. Right here. I'm going in. Taking fire. Hands up. We're not alone. We got going. Don't get up. I'll meet you there.
Wings up.
How'd he climb up that so fast? Well, where'd the Mirage go? Homie's saying, oh, you should have focused the zombies. Well, where is the Mirage? 'Cause he's not on us. Now he is, but he wasn't. Let's see. How much damage did they do? Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. So it's not just my fault, dummy. Anyways, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just aggravated because that dude is putting out, like, again, that dude is putting out information that is going, if you listen to him, that information is going to get you hurt. It's going to get you hurt. It's going to get you killed. And that really drives me nuts. Again, I don't think, I would hope, let me put it that way. I would hope that most people on the internet are at least smart enough to watch that video and be like, I probably don't have enough training to even try that. But there are probably some people who are in their bedroom right now practicing that stuff, like in the air, just trying to practice that stuff, thinking it's going to help them survive. No, it's not, bro. It's not. And like I hear people all the time like, "Oh yeah, I want to take boxing." Bro, no. Boxing is good at teaching you how to box. If you throw a punch like a boxer in real life without your hands all taped up and ready to go, you're going to break your hand. Yeah, you may stop the fight, and that's great. But the hand coming from somebody who is trying to be a physical therapist, and again, trying being the key. I ordinarily wouldn't bring in credentials, but trying to be a physical therapist isn't really a credential. It just means I've learned a lot. And that's not a reflection on, actual physical therapists, right? But I tried to be a physical therapist for a while, went through a lot of schooling. The hand and wrist is so complicated. If you throw a punch like that, like a boxer, without a glove on your hand, you're going to break your hand and potentially never be able to throw a punch with that hand again if you break it bad enough. You can really mess yourself up throwing a punch like a boxer. I also saw this girl that was like, oh yeah, how do I throw punches with acrylic nails? I cut my hand like this. That's how you break your knuckles. That's what you're going to do. You're going to punch like that with full force. Yeah, you're going to break your knuckles. Now, given most women that are dumb enough to think you can actually punch like this aren't punching with enough force to break their knuckles anyways, they're probably just going to create some strain on the ligaments and potentially, have some swelling and all that, but probably not going to actually break anything, because if you think you can punch like this, you probably aren't. Again, you're probably not going to be twisting with your core or throwing your weight into it. so you probably aren't punching hard enough to hurt yourself anyways. But if you do happen to throw a punch hard enough like that, yeah, you're gonna mess your hand up. And hands, again, hands, wrists, knees, ankles, feet, a femur, real easy. I mean, like, you know,
There is a process to everything,
your shins,
and also
easy.
a conclusion.
Your forearms,
This is
easy.
yours.
You like,
Find something good.
whenever you start breaking hands and feet, that's when you're talking about stuff that's like really hard to fix. An ACL, decently easy. MCL, ACL tear, both. Yeah, you're talking about really hard to fix stuff that might make it to where you're never able to do exercise again. Like, you know, an ACL, most people recover. But again, you start talking about like multiple injuries in the knee, your chance of recovering to doing sports again is very low. Let me just put it back.
First blood already? If you flame out this soon, what? Enemy down.
There's another squad on us.
Taking fire.
Recharging shields.
Got another one. Charging on my shields.
Found out.
I don't want to kill him, just as a heads up. I don't want to kill him because I don't want him to respawn as a zombie.
Come on, Richard. Say hello. They're shooting at me. I'm spotted.
What? Bro, what? Where did you come from?
Charging my shields. Recharging my shields.
Is that the same Valkyrie I knocked?
Let's do some shots. Taking fire.
Bro, that is the same Valkyrie I knocked. Bro, they're dead. They're dead. They're trapped in that room. They're dead.
Grenade. Bogey in my crosshairs.
Don't mind if I do. Freshening up with a Phoenix kit.
All right, no, I'm trying to come into you. No, don't res me out here. I'm dead. I'm dead. Don't try and res me out here. I'm dead.
I need energy ammo. Recharging my shields. Deploying headstrong. Enemy killed. Reloading. Trick or treat. Enemy killed.
Reloading. Got one. Last one down.
Bro, how'd she let that fuse just walk right up on us like that, bro? I'm biting. I can't see anything, and that fuse walking straight into our face and not doing anything. Like, bro, what? Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
Spotted. Taking fire. Reload.
Just live, just live, just live, just live. Just live.
Beautifully done.
Just need to live. That's all you needed to do. All they need to do is just live. Can I use this? No, I can't use that.
I need shields.
We're already inside the next ring. There better be some good loot around here.
Should be a Phoenix kit in one of the boxes. All right, well, we're a zombie. That's great with 831 damage.
Looks like a care package is coming in.
Don't die, don't die. Just don't die. That's all I ask. Just don't die.
Half the squads are gone. Good. More treasure for me.
Just don't die. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please do not die. All I ask is that you don't die. Coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. I tried to get away. I tried to. Oh, man. I tried to get away as best I could. Behind you, behind you. They're going for a res. They're resing right there. How do you not see him? Bruh, how'd you not see him? They res right beside him.
Getting some damage over here. Enemy killed.
Bro, right there. He's literally in the middle of the street. Bro, right beside you, bro. No. You just gotta live. Just gotta live. Tap him, tap him, tap him, bro. Tap him, tap him. Tap him. Tap him. Tap him. Bro, you just need... Oh, my gosh. No. You just need to tap him. You just need to tap him. That's literally it.
Cover me, I'm using a Phoenix kit.
Just needed to tap him, bro. That's all you needed to do. Just needed to tap him. Outside, bro. Outside. Outside, bro. Loba just needs to get the out of there. That's what needs to happen. Loba just needs to get out of there right now. Oh, wait. Are we dead? I didn't know we died. Oh, man. Bro. Lifeline. I get it. She's a lifeline. She's a support. I get it. Bro. I did double your damage. Double it. Double it. Come on, man. Come on, man. We're going to play one more. We're going to play one more, and then I got to get out of here. Go to the gym. Go to the gym. But yeah, we're going to try and play tomorrow. Again, the update is going to be happening 3 roughly hours before I stream ordinarily. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and be here and be able to... oh, wait, why do I feel like... Yeah, today's Monday, right? Yeah, today's Monday. I don't know why, it felt like it was Friday for some reason to me. But yeah, so the plan is tomorrow to hopefully be here in order to start up the stream stuff early, get the game updated, try and get in. Stream might not go smoothly. I tend to play on Steam. Steam tends to give me issues. So I'm going to try and go ahead and start up the game on Steam before the stream, get it updated and ready to go, but the servers do always tend to have problems anyways. Basically what I'm saying is the goal for tomorrow is to jump on... Wait, we had a Rampart, but it showed a Mirage, I thought. Anyways, the plan is to hopefully have the game up to date, ready to go, and try and jump in. Servers willing and all that stuff. That's the plan for tomorrow, but who knows how it's going to happen. Anyways, let's get after it. Another game of zombies and see if we can get a 2K badge. That's what we're hoping for.
Could be worse, could be 3.
Right, 2 Revenants. What 2 Revenants is she talking about? But I am excited. I did end up getting my double diamond this season as well, so that's great. These red candles always throw me off, man. I probably want to go with a wingman. I haven't played with a wingman in a hot minute. I also haven't played with that, so there's that. Yeah, we'll drop there. Boop.
Heavy ammo here. Wings up. Frag grenade. Arc star here.
Round 1.
Frag grenade, Arc Star.
energy mag here. Level 3.
Oh, Jesus. I forgot that was a thing. I've played like 6 games of this game mode, and I legitimately forgot that was a thing. I've played like 6 games this season of this game mode, and like I just completely forgot that was a thing. I was saying I played 6 games of this game mode this Halloween season, and I haven't seen one. That's why I forgot it was a thing. Man, I would love to pick up that ammo, but I don't have any inventory space because apparently backpacks are the most scarce resource in this game right now. Kind of insane.
Wings up.
I don't know how you're supposed to fight forces of evil, zombies, with no ammo because you can't carry. Like I've came across like 15
Shield battery
sorry,
here.
15 shield bats,
Shield
and I just
battery
can't
here.
carry them because I don't have a backpack.
Wings up.
There's an L-Star. Love to pick up all this ammo that I'm finding. Can't though. I don't have a backpack. There we go. Finally. Jeez. I kind of want to go back for those heals, but at the same time, I just do not care enough to go back for heals. Really don't.
Evo shield here. Level 2.
Level 2.
Wings up.
Hey, mate. Check that map. We're all over the place.
I know we're all over the place, but there's no point in me standing around looting the buildings you've already looted. Sounds like there might be somebody here.
Heavy ammo here.
Could I find enough light ammo to make it worth it?
Minute till ring
I think I
close,
could.
so
I think I
ways
could
to
find
go.
enough light ammo to make it worth it.
Heavy ammo. Frag grenade. Heavy ammo here. Heavy ammo. Heavy ammo here. Flatline here.
Ring closes in 45. It's a little far, but if you quit, you die. So,
Thank you.
I'll add it to your tab.
Fallback armor. If we need it.
Heavy ammo here.
Yeah, this game mode is also really bad about Apex already has a bit of a problem where basically like once you get in a fight you get third partied. This game mode is like super bad for it though. Like the second you get in a fight, you're gonna have zombies and everything running all over the place. You just basically have to get out of there once you've won. Like once you've killed one squad, just dip out of that.
Yeah.
Light R99 here.
I'm kind of tempted to go double
Hey,
R99.
ring's closing and we are all in
But
the danger
at the
zone.
same time, we might need to fight at range. You usually don't fight at range in this game mode, and so having 2 R99s might be a good idea. But just in case we have to do a little bit of fighting at some mid-range,
Wings up.
probably better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it, right?
Half the squad's bought the farm. We got this.
Definitely not picking up a sniper in this game
Look at
mode,
that
though.
Blanca over there. Take that back. My bad.
Wings out.
Incoming care pack. Using grapple.
Wings up.
Hey, this way sounds good.
Okay.
I kept thinking I heard somebody over there, but I guess I didn't.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Let's
Lucky
get.
me,
That's
I
got
have
my
an
name written
extended
all over
sniper
it.
mag here. Level 3.
Wings out.
Heavy up. Rampage here. My little firecracker. Takes after her old lady. Aw.
Grappling.
Why are butt stocks? I've been having a problem finding backpacks and butt stocks.
Gotta hop up here.
Also, I don't know what that like jittery lag is.
Like that.
I've had jittery lag all through this area.
Wings up. Arc star. Extended light mag here.
Oh wait, I should probably pick that up. I don't need it. Okay. I was gonna say I don't think I actually completed that challenge
Turbocharger.
of all those things. I think I'm still missing like 2.
Wings
So I
out.
was supposed to play basically every day for the last 3 days, and I didn't. So.
Got ourselves a
Enemy
bandit
over
out
there.
there.
Waiting to be stepped on.
Takers. Tossing up some ammo. Look at that blunker over there. No idea they're about to die.
Heard that.
Blunkers.
This is a bad spot to be in, just saying.
Got a barrier.
Wings up.
Putting up some amped cover.
Kind of tempted to like go in on this. I'm not gonna lie.
Fire.
Could have something good here.
Let's explore this way.
Charging on my shield. Wings out.
This way sounds good.
Wings up. Got a bogey on my marker.
Barrel stabilizer here.
Level 1.
Hostile spotted.
Get a shot at it. Amped cover for you, mates. You see that?
Bogey spotted out there. Alert 5, Valkyrie on standby, ready for burn.
Right in front of me. They ain't much.
Burn is a go.
One in the distance. Doesn't look like
For those traveling with small children, this is a night sport. What's wrong with you?
I've been lagging like crazy in this, dude. I don't know why. Just this game, I've been lagging like really bad. Well, it's the last game of the stream anyways, I guess. We're top 4, bro. We're top 4. I just realized that.
Run, people. It's sent to your maps.
And we know where 2 of the squads are. Or at least one of the squads, because that other one might have just gone across way quicker than we expected. But
I need it.
top 4 is kind of crazy this quickly.
I need energy ammo.
I just realized I'm getting a lot of glare on this monitor right here that I've never noticed before because it's usually not dark enough to... The like game I'm playing usually isn't dark enough for it to matter. Or I'm playing at night, so I don't recognize the glare, but...
Ultimate accelerant here.
Recharging shield.
This is really boring. It's really boring when you don't die quickly in these games.
Wings out.
Heavy ammo here.
Parkour. Parkour.
Wings up.
Fancy going this way.
Okay.
Wings out.
There's actually light ammo in there that I will take.
Here I go.
Someone's been here. Who knows? Could be
Shield
dead
cell.
now.
Shield's over there.
Heavy ammo here. Heavy ammo here.
Ooh, they're fighting. Let's go.
Got one there.
Heard that.
Wings up.
Let's go.
Could have something good here.
Get ready. It's
Yeah, no, I'm not attacking from up high like they want to do. Not doing it, sorry.
Hop target spotted.
Wings out.
Lucky us. We are already inside the ring.
There's one out here.
Enemy over there. Just waiting to be stepped on. Any takers?
Copy that.
Damaged one.
Might be something good this way.
Wings up. Incoming care package. Having something moving at that trajectory. Bandit down. Wings out.
Heads up, mates. Another squad coming.
Charging up my
Contact
shields.
with target.
Putting up
Let's see
cover.
if this. Making contact with enemy.
Yes.
Opening fire on the enemy. Oh no! Squad attacking.
Slash one.
Enemy down. Recharging shields.
Cool. Safe to touch down. We're already in the next round.
Hostile fire.
Taking fire. Wings up.
I'm cover for you, mates.
The last one in this one. I am repairing myself.
Some blockers shooting at me. Knocking my shield.
Recharging shields.
Enemy here.
I am taking fire, friends. Reloading.
Reloading. Got one. Enemy down. Recharging shields.
Recharging shield. Contact with hostile.
Bandit here. Reloading. Splash one. Bogey down. Healing up.
Don't kill. Yeah, no, don't kill him. You don't want zombies on their side.
Fire. Wings out.
He's so weak, dude. He's so weak right here. Nice. Last one. Let's go. Let's go. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. GG. Thank goodness, dude. I wrecked so many people's face in, dude. So many people's face in that last little bit with that R99.
Don't get too comfortable.
Oh, man. Whew. That was close, though. 2 wins. Nice. Congrats, bro. Yeah, bro. She did nothing, dude. She was a zombie. You saw how much damage I had as a zombie? I had to worry about being alive, and I did that much more damage, bro. Why am I carrying, like, and I hate to say it like that. I really do, because it comes across as cocky, but why am I having to carry so hard on this game mode? But anyways, it was fun. We got some dubs, or we got a dub, and we got to rant about misinformation on the internet for a while. So, hopefully nothing I said gets me in trouble with YouTube. Hopefully this video stays up. But, yeah, I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to go to the gym and enjoy my time trying to do some chest work. I did go to physical therapy this morning and get my pec worked on. So hopefully me going to the gym and doing bench press immediately afterwards, which probably would not be advised, is fine, but it's probably not. But we're going to do it anyways. So I'm sorry, physical therapist, if you watch this. I doubt you ever will. But if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But I'm going to the gym and I'm doing chest. So chest and triceps, baby. Let's go. All right. Well, on that note, I will see you guys on the next live stream, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see you guys on the next one. I will see you around, and I am rambling for way too long.